This is Denver 7 on demand.
How could a child go missing for as long as 7 months without anybody noticing? Well, that's the question so many of us are asking tonight in the wake of Caden McWilliams' death. Well, good evening. Thanks for watching Denver 7. I'm Shannon Ogden. That 7-year-old boy's body was found at a Denver storage unit in late December, but as Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen reports, the last time anyone saw him alive was way back in May.
It has been 7 months since Caden McWilliams was last seen alive. He was in school then at Denver's Ellis Elementary, described as a kind and sweet 7-year-old. But now police confirm the last week of school, Caden disappeared. Today, Denver Public Schools would not comment on whether anyone had reported Caden missing then, saying the district does not want to hinder the police investigation. But police started searching for the boy just 2 weeks ago and then arrested his mother, Alicia Pankey, December 22nd on a heroin charge. Shortly after, police receiving tips leading them to this storage unit where they found Caden's body. Police also arrested this man, Leland Pankey, Alicia's husband, on a year-old domestic violence charge. Records obtained by Denver 7 show he was accused of strangling a woman until she lost consciousness in 2017. He's not yet charged in Caden's death, and it's not clear if he is Caden's father. What we know is the coroner is still investigating how this little boy died, and it could have happened months ago. What we don't know is why it took so long for anyone to take action.
So very sad. Patrick Frazee will be allowed to read investigators' reasoning for charging him in the murder of his fiancée, Kelsey Barrett. The judge ruled today Frazee should be allowed to see those documents. And as of right now, those are not being made available to the public. Barrett's body has not been found, and despite prosecutors suggesting Frazee had help in committing the crime, no other arrests have been made. Well, Colorado's General Assembly looks a little bit different than it did last session. With this new class of lawmakers, more women are representing our state than ever before. In the House, women hold 33 out of the 65 seats. In the Senate, 12 out of 35. Some of these are seasoned, others are fresh coming in. All, though, are excited to get to work.
I believe it was Senator Faith Winter told me that it was going to be hard. And bring your skin, thick skin.
We can't pass a law to change the culture down here, but by having more young folks, more women, more people of color, we're going to change the culture.
And this is interesting. Colorado has more women in the state legislature than any other state in this country. Federal employees here in Colorado are hoping that any sign today that this partial government shutdown would soon come to an end, but boy, we sure didn't see it yet. The president instead admitted this afternoon he's willing to let the shutdown go on months, even years, if the funds are not provided to build that border wall with Mexico. And federal employees are not too happy about it. CNN reports that hundreds of TSA officers have been calling out sick this week. We don't have exact figures for every airport, but at New York's JFK, as many as 170 decided not to show up. Now, TSA officers are required to work, but they are not being paid. Now, meanwhile, Denver 7 has learned the number of federal employees in Colorado to file for unemployment has climbed to 475. Those claims typically take weeks to process, and someone can receive, the most they can receive is about $600 a week. Well, last weekend, if you remember, it was just miserably cold. This one is going to be a lot nicer. Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson with the forecast.
What can you say? This is beautiful weather. 58 on Saturday. There will be a little front coming through Sunday, but it's pretty mild. It's going to be in the mountains, 3 to 6 inches of snow. We'll just drop to 52. Monday's back to 55. Tuesday, 52. Wednesday's up to 60. And then finally, late next week, cooler weather with a chance of some light snow or flurries.
All right, pretty good. Thank you, Mike. All right, to uniquely Colorado news. Breckenridge police say there have been so many moose spottings, they're worried somebody could be attacked. So what should you do if you come face to face with one of these beasts? Here's Denver 7's Thomas Hoppo.
Breckenridge, Colorado.
The town of Breckenridge is known for
beautiful scenery,
but recently it's becoming known for a different type of sighting.
Yeah, usually it's smaller foxes and birds.
Going up the ski lifts, you're looking around at tracks all around the place.
And the town is wanting to warn visitors about one particular animal's tracks.
We saw a moose warning sign.
The majestic moose has a lot of these visitors excited.
I'm looking for one.
I've been trying to see a moose almost every day. I want to see one, but the only one I seem to find is this guy right here.
We just turn the corner to go to our car, and the moose is just like licking all the ice off our car. We got like 10 feet away from the moose, and then it decided to leave.
Moose have even been spotted right in downtown. which is why Breckenridge police are warning visitors that they may be getting too close to the moose to take pictures. This pic they shared is a prime example.
Anytime you're anywhere around any wildlife that's bigger than you, stay away from it.
Moose attacks are serious, and if a moose is feeling threatened, it can be aggressive, which is why the police are sharing Parks and Wildlife's major tips. If a moose walks towards you, it could be a sign of aggression. Also look for their ears lying back and their hair sticking up.
If you see like an animal like this guy, respect it, watch them from afar.
Because it's all about protecting yourself and, of course, the moose.
I want to see a moose from a chairlift.
In Breckenridge, Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.
And this has been your Denver 7 on-demand update. Thanks for joining us. Check back later. We'll have another one for you. Or download the Denver 7 app. You'll get all breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.